When I think of terms like economic development or environmental sustainability, my instant reflex is to pull from what's been learned in classes and lectures and books and news articles. When I think of these possibilities in the context of Ethiopia, I reflect on my culture and heritage, my shared identity with family here and back home, tied by a common thread of longing for Ethiopian self-sufficiency and prosperity. But both of these reflexes take a back seat when I think about the GERD, because statistics and national pride cannot hold a candle to what it could tangibly mean to the individual stories of hardship we can start to rewrite when the power comes on. A mother trying to provide for her family struggles to access a stable supply of affordable food because her country cannot afford to access the water that flows through it or power the irrigation systems that would supercharge its agrarian economy. The food she manages to bring home, she cooks over wooden charcoal, endangering her life and the lives of her children, both in the short term through respiratory disease, and in the long term as relying on firewood as fuels the desertification of their home. The opportunity the GERD brings to over 60 million Ethiopians can indeed be measured in statistics. It can be manifested as national pride, but it can only be felt by those who are currently suffering and relying on us to advocate against apathy, fear, and partisanship, not just through statistics and national pride, but through appeals to common humanity. My roommate all through college is Egyptian Canadian. My premier study partner and confidant through my 2 years at Ivy is also Egyptian Canadian. Both learned of the same power of economic development through our classes, lectures, and textbooks. Both feel the same draw to their Egyptian identity as I do for my own Ethiopian identity. But it's through the stories of the individuals who will feel the change of the GERD, the hope of changing the narrative for a single human being, and then magnifying it to a scale that's so unimaginably large that we can enable what we take for granted here in Canada to nearly twice the population, that we can do it in a sustainable way that preserves the planet that we all share. That's when they want to see the GERD filled just the same as I. And that's what we need to focus on when we advocate. We can present facts, we can motivate our own Ethiopian community, but above all, we need to present the GERD through the lens of the individuals who will feel it. That's how we will capture the hearts and the minds of the global stage.